Chris, and we back at it again with another video. So we got probably got like 30 more minutes. We're gonna listen to some of these diss tracks, and then we're gonna get J Red on this live, and we're gonna talk about this Drake versus Kendrick beef. So we're gonna throw it back to pause to like that. What, you gonna like that record? So let's play that like that record. Let's bring it back. All right. So so we got that like that crazy record, then it. Then we gotta get the push-ups. Push-ups. Come on. Come on now. Talk to All right, yo, comment down below what y'all think about that track. We about to hit the. I don't even want to play this next song, but let me see if we can find Tailor Made. Then he dropped Tailor Made. Yo, that was cool. And then this happened. Oh, what is going on? Hold up. All right, output. Yeah, yeah. Why can't I? How in the world? Extra cameras, bring in. just want to make sure y'all can hear the audio because y'all clearly was not hearing the audio here. All right, well, did he bleed him yet? You like that record? You like that record? Love about that. Love about that. Love about that. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. Being a family cruddy. Being a family cruddy. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. All right. So after that, family ties, family matters. I mean,
You shouldn't start by saying, Nigga, I said it. I know that you mad. I'm empty the clip over friendly and jazz. You mentioned my seed and I deal with his dad. I gotta go bad. I gotta go bad.
no, I'm lying. I'm lying. Then we got the 616 in LA. My bad.
It was fun until you start to put money in the streets. They lost money because they came back with no receipts. I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed. The Elohim KTW. No, you can't sleep. These images trouble you. Know the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. 100 niggas that you got on
It's
Saturday, and
facts.
20 of them want you as a casualty. And one of them is actually next to you, and two of them is practically tired of your lifestyle. Just don't got the audacity to tell you, but let me tell you some game, cause I can see you, my little homie. You playing dirty with propaganda, he blow up on you. You're playing dirty with Zach Beer and Twitter bots, but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi. Your little wings is losing steam, they figured you out. The forced opinions is not convincing, y'all need a new route. It's time that you look around on who's around you before you figure that you're not alone. Ask what Mike would do.
All right. Now, then we get to matters. Then we get into family matters. This is the best song out the whole beef, by the way. Yeah, I'm waiting. Waiting for this link from J Red so we can start this. We should be starting this in like the next 15 minutes, hopefully. But we gonna continue to rock out to some of these diss tracks. Just give it a listen, and then I'll let y'all know. Queen. It is 19. It's a thing me. Hey, baby, let's shake. Let's shake that for me. Hey, hey, hey. And I was saying, drop a 50 bag in the Which one of y'all talk about? Which one of my y'all? Y'all. Okay, I got the link. I got the link, y'all. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Nope. What's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
How you been though?
I've been good, man. I miss you, man.
I miss you too, my nigga. Shit, what's happening?
Nothing much, same old, same old, same old on this grind. Haven't really done this hip hop stuff in a while, so it's pretty cool to do again. Hip hop's a little exciting, so you know,
Yeah,
so it's
more than it has been in shit the last year or two. I say that
facts.
because COVID took the life out of hip hop. For real,
Yeah,
so serious.
yeah. It's just been kind of stale. Same old stuff going on. Yeah, like I feel like I was starting to get into like the little like all that little country stuff. Like even with like Beyonce dropping her country album, I was starting to look up country artists and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I was like
that's
yo,
how boring this. I mean, this shit just everything just so stale right now. Like until this has really made the shit exciting.
yeah, you got the industry plants, the what do they call it? Like for bats, you got for bats and stuff coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's a lot of that shit. It's a lot of that shit. Does he have? Let's see, I'm trying to find an album like this on Instagram. This shit is on here. I don't see that shit on here. I don't see it.
Not
Hmm.
like us.
Anyway,
It's
I'll just post that on.
oh, you mean like the audio?
Yeah, if I
Uh,
was gonna do that, I don't see it right now. But I mean, shit, it just came out, so it might take a while for it to find me.
facts,
Okay.
facts.
Yeah. So I got that. Hold on, I'm gonna grab me some water. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Bet. All right, y'all. Well, shoot, I got my drink on deck too.
folk who be wanting to come on here, bro, they be wanting to just they don't have like a setup or nothing. I
Uh-huh.
let PM get away with it because PM
Oh yeah, where he at?
he shit he DJ he DJing right now.
Oh
Yeah, I usually don't DJ on Sundays. He always DJ on Sundays, but he's the only one that him and my homeboy CJ that I'm in on YouTube. I always have them on here, but everybody else be like, man, I want to come on. I'm like, bro, you gonna be just holding your phone, no setup, no backdrop, no
yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
You know, I'm like, this ain't this for people who actually are content creators. That's what I'd rather have. You know, I don't
yeah,
want people on here who just feel like, hey, you got a podcast, I can get on that shit. So we
yeah.
out of that shit.
That's understandable.
Yeah. All right. So we got that going. All right, I'm ready to let this shit rip.
All right, let's go.
All right. Let's see. Let's do this. All right. And here we go.
So what we do?
Here
What
we
we
go.
doing? What we?
Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining me in another episode of your favorite show, the one, the only Reds View. Of course, I am your gracious host, the one, the only J Red, and I have a special guest joining me today. Actually, he was one of the first kind of co-hosts that I had originally when I started Reds View, and his name is well when I restarted Reds View. Let me say that. And he goes by
Facts.
the name of Chris. Do you have a nickname you want to be called or anything?
I just my nickname's kind of like Loso, 'cause I used to be a big Fab fan back in the day.
Of course.
But yeah, Loso, things like that. So uh, I'm glad. I'm glad. I appreciate y'all redheads for having me out here. Um, Glad to share the platform with y'all and just talk about this great things that's going on in hip hop right now. And we gonna get a little debate because we gonna find out what side he on. We picking
Yeah.
sides here.
Oh yeah. So listen, man, everybody come on, join all in the room. If you are watching this right now, make sure that you subscribe. You are subscribed to the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/RedsView. Also, if you're on Facebook, my Facebook people, I want you to hit that share button. Also hit that like button. And YouTube as well. Hit that like button because I always tell y'all it helps out the algorithm. Hit that like button, hit that share button. If you're on Twitter, make sure that you retweet this right now, retweet this link, and make sure we see your comments because typically I go live on Tuesdays, but of course, you know I had to do it today. And I'm gonna do another live on Tuesday, probably have CJ on here with me and hopefully PM. But
Facts.
man, it's a lot going on right now. And the topic for today's show is
Okay.
should Drake respond or take the L? Should Drake respond or take the L? Now, the reason that I'm asking that right now is because this has been one of the most explosive weeks that we've had in hip hop history.
Right.
Weeks going into the weekend.
Right.
Everybody knows that Kendrick and Drake have been going back and forth.
Hmm.
And this all started from like that. Now, of course, you could tie it back to first person shooter. You could even tie
That's
it back to
fair.
control.
That's
You know,
fair.
that was 10 years ago. So this beef has been brewing for a minute. But it started officially like it's up once Kendrick Lamar literally said it's up on like that. Like That set the world on fire. It's
Okay.
still one of the top songs in the country. I think it's like number two under somebody, but it was at number one for 3 weeks and doesn't look to be disappearing anytime soon. And that's the track with, of course, Future.
Okay.
Now, right after that happened, everybody was waiting on J. Cole and Drake to drop something. J. Cole went out first, released 7 Minute Drill,
Hmm.
flopped. I'm sorry to say, but it flopped, and
Ah.
it flopped so hard he had to go ahead and renege, and he apologized. But we've already talked about that,
Right.
so he's out the race.
Right.
So Drake comes back, and Drake releases refresh. What was that track he released?
Push-ups.
Push ups. Okay, push ups came out. We covered that.
Right.
And everybody was waiting on Kendrick to respond. We were waiting on Kendrick to respond. And I kept telling folks, I said, man, listen, this isn't a regular rap artist. Y'all living in
Hmm.
this social media wave and era of responding in 48 hours and all this. And y'all know, if you are my fellow redheads, y'all been seeing me talk about this all the past couple of months that Kendrick, they do not want to see Kendrick when it comes to the mic because of what's taking place right now. And I want everybody in the chat right now, just let me know I'm right. I was right. So
Stop
anyway,
it.
so listen.
Stop it.
So Drake drops Push Up, Kendrick drops Euphoria,
Okay.
and most people were feeling it, but you still had a lot of people who were
Well,
hating on it.
well, we got Tailor Made in there. Tailor Made
Yeah, I'm
in
going.
it.
I'm going
Oh,
right
okay,
there.
okay,
I'm
okay.
going in order. So you had Euphoria. Oh my bad. No, no, no. You're right. Taylor Made came before Euphoria. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Made was controversial. Drake had to end up taking it down because of Tupac's estate. Then we got Euphoria. So Euphoria, uh, most of everybody was messing with it, but then you had a plethora of Drake fans and a plethora of people in the media who were saying it ain't all that. We waited so long for
It's
this. Blase
facts.
skill. So
Facts. I was
oh
one of
boy,
them.
yeah, you were, you were. So oh boy,
Okay.
Kendrick heard all that, and I'm thinking he probably didn't even hear. Yeah, he did hear some of that, but what Kendrick had, what he was doing was just loading stuff in the chamber. He was loading stuff in the chamber, and what was it like? A couple of days later, he
Yeah.
released 616 on Friday. 616 in L.A.
Right.
And 616 in LA was another warning shot at Drake.
Right.
Like he let everybody know that Drake has some squares in a circle. He got some people leaking info on him. And you still had people that were hating on that, but most everybody was feeling it. So it was just like, damn, Drake. So we knew he was doing the back to back thing.
Right.
Then Drake teases that he's about to drop this arsenal. Drake teases that he's about to do this in game. He posted the Denzel clip from Equalizer 2, like, I'm about to get all of y'all, right?
Right.
So, Saturday, was it Friday night?
Yeah. Friday night. Yep.
Friday
Friday
night.
night.
So
Yep.
Kendrick dropped 616 in LA
In the morning.
in the morning. Drake dropped Family Matters Friday night.
Correct.
But as soon as Drake dropped Family Matters, Kendrick Lamar drops another diss record
Right.
called Meet the Grams,
Right.
where he did a psychological analysis talking to Drake's mother, talking to Drake's son, and Drake's father, and Drake himself, and the alleged daughter that
Right.
Drake.
Call them Drake Diddy Kelly.
Yeah, Drake did he? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So that happened.
All right.
And now we have yet another diss record that dropped last night or yesterday. I think it was the evening time. I think it was like around 7 o'clock our time here on, if you're in Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
And it's called Not Like Us. And so far from me saying Not Like Us, even the Drake haters are feeling this song. I'm talking about, I saw that DJ Mustard, first of all, Mustard produced it. Let's talk about that.
Yo.
Uh,
Yeah. I was
the
talking.
song is taken off everywhere. What do you think about Not Like Us?
Yo, I think it was a good for Mustard because I was telling my bros like I haven't heard from DJ Mustard in like since like Rowdy Rich like a couple of
Yeah,
years ago. It was like that was probably like his last hit to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So yeah, I think the record was cool. I like I'm not that crazy on the West Coast stuff, but yeah, I mean I could definitely see like people crip walk into it. I like it. It's like a dance song. I mess with it. It is what it is. I think it does what it does for LA and the West Coast, and I think that's probably, in my opinion, I think that's probably like Kendrick's best or second best record in this rap battle.
I
So
agree.
I mean, for me, it's kind of like 616 in LA and this. So if we're not counting, of course, if we're not counting like that, because
Yeah,
obviously like that is like a crazy record, but I think it was really good. I think, in my opinion, he's kind of beating a dead horse here, kind of with the same content. But I mean, that's his
the
angle.
man made
That's his angle. So it is what it is.
right. The man made a hit. Well, it's not quote unquote a hit yet, but he made a hit sounding song calling Drake a pedophile. People are grooving and dancing, sea walking, TikToking to a
Yeah.
song about Drake being a pedophile.
Right. Right. Right.
I think if you ask me, man, I think it's over. I think that this put the nail in the coffin.
I. I mean, I would have to. I would probably agree. I'll probably give Drake maybe like a day or two more to respond, And if not, it's and I heard that Kendrick's supposed to drop again today. So yeah,
Yes,
that
that's what I'm saying. Listen, man, at this point, because it's ironic that academics and a lot of people were pressuring Kendrick to drop, waiting. And let's be honest.
all right.
Also, it didn't take him as long. I think it only took him 12 days to drop Euphoria versus Drake. It took like 3 weeks. It's like 16 days or something like that for Drake to drop her or something like that. I know it was a shorter amount of time from
Yeah.
Like That coming out to Drake responding, and
Yeah.
then from
Yeah, I think Drake
Drake to
took like
Euphoria.
3 weeks, but I give Drake the credit. Like maybe he knew Cole was dropping, so I figured he probably had
Yeah,
dropped because
whatever
Cole
the case
dropped
may
in
be,
between.
what whatever the case may be, because I don't believe in the whole you gotta respond in 48 hours.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
come up from an era to where you respond when you respond.
Right, right.
I can't remember exactly how long it took Nas to respond to Jay Z, but the truth was it didn't matter when he dropped. When he drops, everybody's gonna be talking about it.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right, right.
So who we got in the room? Nope, dope show, bro. Shout out to you, Nico Suave. Shout out to you, man. I'm not sure if you're a subscriber now. If you are, shout out to you, player. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Chime in on this conversation
that's a
because, like I
fire
said,
that's a fire
uh,
name.
what you say?
I said, yeah, that's a fire name. Shout out to him. He goes suave.
Yeah, definitely. But listen, man, like there's nothing I feel like Drake can really do at this point. I feel like everything that
Here,
he was saying, his look,
here
check
we
this out.
go.
His nuclear bomb,
All right.
and this is how he promoted his nuclear bomb was Family Matters. That was supposed to be his end all be all record because he wasn't just talking about Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
He was talking about ASAP Rocky. He went at Rick Ross again. He went at. Did he say something about Future again?
He just said like how that future stuff made him sick because
Yeah.
basically like they're cool. He ain't say nothing crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
Future to me didn't really say anything on any of those records. He didn't really
Nah, he
he didn't
didn't.
really come out of himself.
But he was going at different people, and the focal point was still Kendrick Lamar, but not all the way. But that was supposed to be his Thanos snap, right? Because
I mean, was it not?
it. This is the thing. It didn't have the opportunity to.
That is true, but
Because
if we
right when he dropped it,
right, right,
Kendrick
stepped
10
on
minutes
it,
later
stepped on it.
dropped Meet the Grams.
He stepped on
And you couldn't even get a good buzz. Drake only was able to celebrate for like a good 12 minutes
it. It's
until
a fact.
King. Now listen, Family Matters was a dope song.
Right,
Don't get it twisted. I
right,
like Family Matters, like the way
right.
it came in, the beat switch ups. Some people were saying that Drake was pretty much saying the same thing. Forget it. You can say the same thing in different ways. I don't care, right?
Right.
But it wasn't really like a bombshell, really, that he dropped. Besides the allegations of Kendrick beating women and stuff like that.
So are they is he really married to his wife? I mean, is that still his fiance?
That maybe,
Is it still his fiance? Is Dave Free really is he raising
maybe
we don't know.
we don't know.
So
This is
so
the
if
thing,
that's
man.
true, but if that's true,
This is the thing. This is all I'm saying. He had content in there, but the content couldn't breathe because
yeah,
Kendrick dropped
stepped
another
up.
track.
I agree.
This hadn't been done in hip hop history to where we're waiting on that big moment, finally the response,
Right.
and then there's somebody else that responds right due to the internet. Because if this was what the only way this type of thing would have happened is if a DJ got the records back
Yeah.
at Hot 97 at the same time or something like
Right.
that.
And then they pulling up the Hot 97 do a freestyle or something.
Right. Or something like that. But this has never been done before where it's like, got you. And then this is the thing. Kendrick, if y'all remember on Euphoria, Kendrick, the opening lines were, and I'm paraphrasing, but he was basically saying, knowing, lying about stuff at the family front. Meaning, hey, I already know your angle. He said I can predict your every move. You about to spread lies about me, so don't tell no lies about me, and I won't say no truth about you.
Yeah.
He said that in the beginning,
He
and
did.
that went over people's heads. But how is it that when Drake drops Family Matters, Kendrick already knew
Right.
the response to that? Okay, you talking about family? Let's talk about your family.
Right.
That was strategic, and that
Right.
shows that Drake has a leak in his circle.
Yeah, I don't know. I have many theories on the leak. to be honest. I mean, for thinking it's probably, I feel like he be talking to all the streamers. So like obviously like Rory and Maul and stuff knew are knowing that he's dropping way before he drops. And then I think even with the first record push ups, like they're hinting it like midweek before anybody even knew about it. So I feel like he's telling people like maybe like people in the industry, maybe having them listen to it or something. And like,
Nah, bro, but he also, if you look at the cover art for, now listen,
but he took that down because
no,
supposedly he baited it.
and I love how that you brought that up. No,
Go
and
ahead.
this is for all the slow people,
Go
okay?
ahead.
The cover art to Meet the Gram.
Uh huh.
No, was hold on, was that the one with the prescription drugs and all that?
Yeah. But
Okay,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. So with Meet the Gram, if you paid attention to the cover art that was on Meet the Grams, it had prescription drugs,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And those were allegedly stolen items. You can't put drugs as your cover art on DSPs, digital streaming platforms. You
Okay.
can't do that.
Okay. I didn't know.
That is the reason that he made it all black. It's not that because if all of that stuff he was saying he found out was fake, he wouldn't have released the record on DSPs. He would have just probably kept it on YouTube or something, or not even released it.
Okay.
He It's all black because legally you can't do that. The DSPs won't even allow you to do that. So that's why it's all black. So that's the bump.
Okay. I was thinking, I was thinking maybe he like the stuff on Twitter basically. I was thinking like maybe it was like he figured out it was like bait because he mentioned some of those lines about Rick Ross taking those pills and Family Matters or something like that. So,
Yeah, that's something that conspiracy Drake stands came up with to make themselves sleep better. Because I saw the threads too, and I was questioning some of it, but then when I saw it, I was like, no, I'm an artist myself. It's certain things covers, like of course you can't put a naked woman on there. If
right.
it's too explicit, you can't put that. But you cannot put because the pills that were on there
Yeah.
had his name, Avi
Yeah.
Graham, on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You can't put that up there.
Yeah. Okay.
You do,
That's
you know.
that's fair. That's
So yeah,
fair.
I'm glad that I had to put that out, so clear that up. But anyway, everything that Kendrick has been doing has been very strategic. And how in the hell did he get a hold of all of those materials? That because allegedly that was Drake's dad's suitcase, and it had all that stuff up in there.
Yeah, allegedly. But I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like the Pusha T stuff with 40 pillow talking and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know if this is a 40 thing, like a third party from like a girl. Obviously OVO like be around a whole bunch of girls all the time, and I don't know if maybe somebody pillow talking, but the way Kendrick's angle, he's making it seem like it's people right, like literally right next to
Right.
you, like
Yeah.
he talk about Chubbs, like who else is in the studio, like Baca,
Well, he
like
said somebody like he did some numbers. I forgot what the numbers were, but some people alluded, like the conspiracy theorists on Twitter said that it came to 40 because he said it's 100 niggas in your that work for you. 20 of them don't like you, and then there's one that's close to you. And then they said with the numbers, the way however he spit it, they said that it boiled down to it being 40 or 21 Savage, something like that, right? But obviously Drake has a leak. And for all you folks who was like, yeah, he baited him and he gave him all that, Drake never said that he did. Y'all took that as value and went with it
right.
and didn't even make sense because you made yourself look stupid talking about why he didn't put the cover up there. But one thing that people were pointing out about um, Meet the Grams and about the whole daughter thing, right? Drake had said that I don't like basically I don't have a daughter,
Right.
right?
Right.
And people were like so concerned with that instead of being concerned about all the other allegations that he said regarding pedophilia. Like, because he's talking about pedophilia in the song
I mean,
and he's talking about the daughter.
what is he got? Oh, you mean the fans or Drake in general? Like, what is like what the fans were saying or what Drake responded to?
What Drake respond with well, both because the fans were saying, okay, because what happened was, of course, the track came out
Right.
and then, oh, shout out to you, Customs by Kino. Shout out to you, man. You said this audio way better. The most important part, Drake. Okay, expound on that. Let's know what you mean by that. But anyway,
Yo.
it was people that were saying that, like, because Drake had responded in his story saying, "Hey, this man saying I got a daughter. these niggas over here scrambling. So then everybody was like, "Oh, Kendrick lying. We got to see proof of an 11-year-old daughter." And I saw some stuff online where somebody was searching on TikTok and found um,
Some girl.
some girl, and they said that that's the girl that Drake hired to cosplay being his daughter to make Kendrick look stupid and all that other stuff. I was like, all right, man, y'all just saying stuff like,
Yeah, I don't, yeah, like I just totally ignored that. But I don't know, like I don't as far as the sex offender stuff and all that, I mean, besides that the report from that girl from overseas a couple years ago, that lawsuit or whatever,
yeah,
that got dropped. I mean, if there's like little rumors, like not rumors, but there's little stuff about him texting Millie Bobby, but it
it ain't
wasn't.
rumor. She
Yeah,
said it.
yeah, it's the, yeah. That's what I meant. It's not a rumor, but I mean, he texted Millie Bobby like when she was younger, but I mean, the text wasn't like it wasn't like
It,
he was texting her to go like meet up or something. So, I mean,
they used to hang
so
out. It's
I
still
I
suspicious.
okay, so I haven't seen that. I just seen like the. I feel like I seen the text thread. I didn't know they were like hanging out. I mean, either way, she's a celebrity. She's an actor.
Yeah,
It
but
is what it is.
yeah, shout out to you. You said I'm backing it. He avoided the important stuff. Yeah, because what people were saying is that out of all the stuff that Kendrick was throwing at him, the only thing he said was that he doesn't have a daughter, which made him look guilty about the other stuff.
Okay, so keep that same energy for Kendrick. At least Drake is on his diss track. He's responding like line by line, direct responses to Kendrick. Kendrick has deflected this whole time. I still haven't heard a response for the splits that make the man pants split. Yeah, I mean I know it's an old contract. He's not on TDE no more, but
Yeah, I
I
mean,
still wanna know what Top was doing to him while he was on top
well, I
TDE.
mean, this is the thing. I didn't even think that that was a big deal because it sounded like a record contract. A record contract, really, there's no good record contract unless you're a masterpiece.
Okay.
Like a record contract is you're not supposed to even like the record company is supposed to make more money than you anyway. So that
Uh,
really
uh,
and it was contradictory for Drake because all you could say is, hey, well, you were signed to Lil Wayne, which Lil Wayne didn't even own most of Young Money.
okay.
Baby owned most of Young Money than
But
Lil Wayne
but that's Lil Wayne's problem. What that got to do with Drake?
because Drake is signed to. If you sign, listen, bro,
Oh
listen,
my
listen,
God.
Chris. If you're
All right, go
signed
ahead. Go ahead.
to it,
Go
if you're
ahead.
signed to a nigga
Right. That's
that's signed
side
to
to a
someone
nigga.
else,
Right. Right. Right.
that
Right.
like you don't, the person you're signed to directly doesn't even own their stuff all the way,
Okay.
but you're signed to them.
So what that got to do with Drake?
What it, but it's because it's
He
contradictory. You're saying the
he
top dog get 50% of your
what
stuff.
look what Lil Wayne got going on with his business don't got to necessarily have to affect Drake's business.
That don't even make sense, Chris,
How that don't make sense?
because he signed to Lil Wayne.
Okay, so let's put it this way. Let's say Birdman owns 50% of Young Money, right?
Yeah, he owns
Okay,
51% of Young Money.
okay, let's say great, even better, you know the facts. He owns 51%.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a new artist. I come to sign under Lil Wayne. I negotiate my contract for whatever it is I make.
Mhm.
Let's say I say I'm gonna give Lil Wayne 25%. Lil Wayne's my boss.
Shout
I'm a
out to you, Nico Suave. Thank
I'm
you,
a,
bro.
I'm gonna give Lil Wayne 25%. That's taking what the 25% I make to give to the label. Little that comes from Lil Wayne's cut. Lil Wayne's losing money. That does have nothing to do with me. That's Lil Wayne. That's Lil Wayne's business
But
that had
listen,
losing money.
when
I'm
when
my contract good. All right, my
how
contract
is it
good.
when you
Lil Wayne's the one that's not making money.
no
I
when
don't.
your check comes, you have to split it with Lil Wayne, you have to
Okay.
split it with Birdman, you have to split it with Universal. That's
Okay.
that's three people.
Yes, but off the 25% I negotiated in my contract. So they eating off the 25% that I negotiated. So those three labels eating off of the 25%. Okay, so
Which
what's the problem here? But Little Wayne's giving off the 25%. Little Wayne's getting 51% of that profit off the top. So
you
he's the one that's not making no money
no,
the way he
but
should be.
so basically you're just saying, hey, I know I'm already not making no money, but Lil Wayne ain't making the money off of what I make. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying this is like sales. This is not like a corporate job. You're making money you're making money off your records. If I negotiate, if I say you make 25% or whatever, let's say I sell 10 million records and I agree to give the label 25% of that. So that directly goes to Wayne. Wayne has to split that up with Birdman and and then they gotta take that up and split that up again. That got nothing to do with me. I'm still getting my 75% from that cut.
You
So
wouldn't even be able to get your 75%.
how does that not make sense to you?
Listen,
Go ahead.
okay, let's talk statistics, right?
Go ahead.
Kendrick Lamar, he's splitting everything 50-50 with Top Dog, right?
Okay. Not that's not
Um,
true, but go ahead.
you said that's not true.
He was under Interscope too. It's top is TDE
Top,
is TDE Interscope
yeah.
Universal. So what's the
Listen what
difference?
I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying
All
to you.
right, go
I'm
ahead.
not saying that he has a better deal. I'm telling you that all of the deals are fucked up. So Drake is the pot calling the kettle black. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a flex to say you had to split everything 50-50 with Top. It's not a flex because you in the same situation, but you got to split it with three people
That's
too.
not the same situation,
Bro,
bro.
yes it is, man.
That's not the same situation because you don't know what they negotiated.
Shout out to Maya.
You don't.
Maya, basically, hold on. Maya, basically, we're talking about the whole, when Drake said, "Drop and give me 50," how Kendrick allegedly is half with had to split it with Top. Just the whole thing. I'm saying that that wasn't a flex because it sounded like a regular record deal. Nobody really has a good record deal because unless you're Master P, because he had an 80-20. But if you're signed to a record label, unless you have a lot of leverage coming in that thing, you probably got a shitty deal anyway. So that really wasn't a flex deal. But anyway, let's get back to the music part of it.
Okay.
So with Family Matters, back to Family Matters. When everything pretty much Drake has done, Kendrick has been able to backfire and come up with something to switch the narrative.
Okay.
Something that Drake has been able to do in the past with previous opponents.
Right.
But I told everybody that, see, Kendrick is going to approach this all different.
Right.
Kendrick is going to approach it like, if you listen to his diss records, they're introspective, they're intellectual, they're double entendres and metaphors and all this other stuff that people have to break down and search for, like it's a Jordan Peele movie or Christopher Nolan movie.
Right.
It's still stuff, and when I go back and listen to Euphoria, I miss, but now it's at a point now to where I think anything that Drake does, Kendrick is on him. And what else can Drake really do at this point? You know what I'm saying? To make Kendrick look bad because he hadn't really dropped anything. The heaviest thing he said was um, he beats on women.
It's not just he beats on women. He beating on his wife, his
Beating on his wife.
wife,
Fiance, yeah. Okay.
whatever. And
What else?
I mean, that's that's pretty much the biggest thing. What else did he say on that record? He basically was talking about how he's this black messiah, but he's on record saying that he obviously
Yeah.
was liking white women and stuff like that, cheating.
Yeah.
He's a cheater. And then
Which
what's he
he's
doing?
being true.
What's he doing out there in New York?
Yeah.
Living that bachelor life. And then you talk calling Drake tough, and then you talking tough, and then you talking tough, and then like you talk about you inheriting this beef for Pharrell. Well, well, come on then, come on, get this stuff, and I got your girl's engagement ring. By the way,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
all right, allegedly, whatever.
Allegedly.
I feel like the receipt was with it, but it is what it is.
Drake wasted all that money. Drake wasted a lot of money and time. I ain't gonna say a lot of money, but the fact that he got the Good Kid, Man City van and crushed it, did all the theatrics to it just for Kendrick to double down and
Hey,
make all. Because let's keep it real, the buzz went away from Family Matters, and I told you I'm not biased in this thing. I'm going based off of who got the best disc records. Family Matters jams, man, but
that's the best diss record.
is what
That's the best diss record.
more than not like a
Yeah, of course.
absolutely not.
That's a
I disagree.
drop.
I like it. Listen, I love drop.
Come
When it
on,
come on, it's
come
catchy.
on.
But compared to Not Like Us, Not Like Us is way more catchier
It's
and
not.
easy to pick up.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Okay,
It's
let me
not more
ask you
catchier.
this: how come nobody's playing Family Matters right now?
But yeah, cause Kendrick is the boogeyman. Like even I'm a Drake fan, by all means, and I even have Kendrick with it. Like, come on, bro. Like Kendrick is really being petty. This man has like real hatred. I like it. I like the energy. I like the energy of everything. I kind of feel like he's repeating the same three things every song, but just in different ways. But he's creative with it. He's creative with it, so it is what it is. I think, like I said, I think this was it Not Like Us. I think that's the best record out of the this is that he's dropped.
Paul, so yeah, but you think that me? I mean, I'm sorry. You think that Family Matters is a better record
100%,
than
100%. And
than
he
Not Like
and
Us?
he's responding to all these fools directly. Like he literally, especially that third part for Kendrick, on Kendrick's behalf, he literally responded to like majority of the stuff besides like the sex offender stuff.
Damn, they going in on you, Chris. Oh
I can't
man.
see the I
Shout
can't see the chats. I
yeah.
can't. What they saying? What they saying?
Hold on. You said
Get
get
him
him out
out of
of here.
here.
This
This
guy's
guy's
goofy.
goofy. Hey man,
Uh,
it is what it is,
your co-host don't know music. Shout out to King Kyrie. He's
bro.
biased.
That's the truth. No, that's the truth. I mean,
Uh,
it to me it's the best record.
it's PM,
Yo, where
where
you
you at?
at?
Where you at,
Yo,
bro?
you supposed to have my back. What is like? What is this dude talking about? I'm not saying the songs is trash. I'm just saying. I mean, honestly feel like it would be for Kendrick's on Kendrick's behalf. It would be Not Like Us. It would be 616 in LA, which is Father's Day and all that other stuff. And then I heard Euphoria drop on Kobe time. So that was kind of cool. I didn't know that.
All right, DJ PM is trolling at this point because he works for Young Money, so he's biased in that.
Oh well,
Yeah, so
yeah,
that's why he's saying why. Shout
yeah,
out, hey, you better
yeah,
sell it. You
yeah. That's
better
right.
oversell it,
That's
PM.
right. That's right. We don't want to hear Kendrick say no OV ho. Come on now.
Ov ho, ov. But listen, man. As far as the diss records go, right?
Yeah,
Drake's best diss record, of course, is Family Matters.
yeah, hundred
When
percent.
you're talking about other ones, Push Ups was okay.
I agree.
Push Ups was straight. It was okay, but I said that it wasn't enough for Kendrick, and I was right. Um,
I agree.
Euphoria, phenomenal record.
I like it.
Phenomenal record.
I like it. Okay, how could I put this? As far as lyricism, yeah, that's like the best record as far as lyricism. Um, I don't
The
know.
production, the production was great.
The production was good. The production was great. It was great.
Yes.
For me, I like the last 2 minutes, like the when the last beat switch and then he
Mhm.
started going off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
my favorite part of that.
I get it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
so but so that's why I probably would put 616 in LA, because for me at least, I
Yeah.
prefer that record because he was just rapping the whole time. And I think Euphoria probably had the better content in it as far as like how deep and in depth it was. But 6 a.m. is like, I was looking up the lyrics before I got on here with you, and I was
Mhm.
just dissecting it. Like it was just like crazy information, like the double, triple entendres, like things I didn't even think about. It was just one line. It was talking about like his three angels. Go
Shout
ahead.
out to you, brother. We got some money. He sent some money to the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Nico Suave. But keep going, Chris. My bad.
But nah, I was looking up. Let me see if I can pull it up. I was listening to I think it was the 616 in the LA, and he was just talking about like the three angels, and I was just looking at the lyrics, like yo, like he was getting really deep. Like it was even a line where he was talking about the Hebrew God,
Oh yeah.
and then he said KTW. I was looking that up. I was like, what the hell does KTW mean? And then it was like he was basically saying he was like that's like the Hebrew God, and then he's basically saying he's the king of the West, or it could even be the king of the West. He was saying, or like the
Mhm.
king of the world. I was like, yo, this. I was like, yo, this guy Kendrick is great. Like this guy is really
Relentless,
ill
bro.
with like the wordplay. But
Yeah, and not to cut you off real quick, but because it's a combo going on in the chat right now. Because
okay,
they're talking about facts, right? Because Joey Lewis, you sound like you're a Drake stan. Maybe I don't know,
okay,
but listen, when you're talking about facts,
okay,
we're not gonna get proof, maybe unless Drake can show us something that he has a daughter or not. But also
yeah,
with Kendrick, he's saying my point is they both could be lying, but the lying or whatever don't even matter at this point
right, right,
because Kendrick is still dropping stuff and he's
right,
sticking to the main point, which Drake is allegedly a pedophile. That's what
right,
the main point he's sticking to. And the
right.
thing
Eh,
is, rap battles, I want people to really understand, they don't have to be about fact dropping. Rap battles could be who has a better song. Rap battles could be who can rap the best lyrically. Rap battles could be about anything. You know what I'm saying? Because Takeover had more facts in it than Ether, but Ether was the better sounding diss song. If you could feel Nas's energy, all that stuff. So Pusha T in this new generation has made it to be as to beat tracks have to be about revealing something, some tea we don't know. Because I kept seeing a lot of people saying, I mean, Kendrick didn't say nothing that hasn't been said about Drake, and he didn't say anything new. But I'm like, if it's a fat person walking in and people make fun of that fat person, you can make different jokes about that fat person. Or
right,
if a person got a big head or something like that,
right,
they can
right,
say you can find different jokes and different ways to make fun of somebody with a big head. People have done it to me all my whole life, so I know that. You
right.
know what I'm saying? So what my point is, Joey Lewis and everybody else, is that it don't matter about the truth. I mean, it does, but Kendrick is showing you that, hey, I'm not in here to dig for information. I got some information, but I'm responding with bars, and this is my form of troll.
He
And
de-
clearly, his way is working.
it is.
Drake's nuclear bomb Family Matters fell flat
It
at
is.
the end of the day.
He got all the streams right now. This guy's gonna break all the streams. He got the narrative like on lock. Kendrick got the narrative. If the only way if anybody continues to respond, I don't know if Kendrick really gonna drop again, and I don't know if Drake gonna drop again after this. But at the end of the day, Kendrick got the audience. Like Kendrick got the narrative of the internet. The internet is like I still don't even know why this whole thing is happening. To be honest, but like it doesn't even make sense. Like
I can tell you why.
why you think this whole thing is happening?
Because Kendrick does not like Drake.
But why?
I think it's something that happened behind the scenes. I don't. I think that Kendrick doesn't like. I don't even think Kendrick doesn't like the idea of Drake. This is another main point people are missing. It's not about Drake being light skinned. It's not about him being mixed. It's about him being a foreigner, pretty much. He's from Canada. He grew up with a white mother, a Jewish white mother, and he grew up in a Jewish community. He did not grow up black.
What does
His
that mean?
culture,
So you're calling
listen,
so he's an Oreo?
for lack of better words. Now he ain't even black on the outside. So this is what it is.
My
If
God.
you listen to Not Like Us, he gave us a history lesson at the end. That last verse, oh my God. But basically, it's the idea of Drake coming in, wave riding people, and using the hip hop culture to his benefit without giving back to
I
it.
think
That is what the issue is.
look, I feel like that's wrong, especially from the messenger of the Black Messiah. I don't feel like that's right. And especially somebody once again that person has helped him out throughout his career, in the beginning of his career at least. And I don't know. I feel like if you felt that way, I mean, your feelings can always change. That's fair, but I feel like
Yeah.
if you felt that way, why
From
you
the get go,
like
why did
yeah
you?
like
Yeah.
why you doing that? But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see. I mean, I mean, that's fine. I mean,
No, no,
I
he
know
is
I
a
know
culture.
he I know
He
he
is a
grew up.
culture vulture.
He said what?
He is a culture vulture by definition.
How can you be a culture vulture? You black though. How could
Because
like
no,
how does that word kind of
listen,
I don't I
okay.
never seen that associated to somebody like
You can
biracial.
be black and still be a culture vulture because if you grew up in Nigeria,
Okay,
you didn't grow up around hip hop is the culture. I'm not talking about your race.
okay,
Black people created hip hop.
Okay.
Follow me now.
I'm following.
Black people created hip hop, but hip hop is a culture,
Right.
right? So a person who's black that is from Antarctica, for all we know, if
Hmm.
they grew up there, didn't grow up in the culture, but comes over here and decides to rap, that would be being a culture vulture. Now, this is the thing. You're a culture vulture also if you don't contribute and give back to the culture, meaning um, putting other people on, like your label and stuff like that. Drake put on nothing but Canadians or people who ain't from here. And everybody right now saying that he helped. Now, he did have a boost to the Migos career. He did give a boost to some people's career, but that was benefiting him. It's not like he signed the Migos to his label. He just saw that the Migos were already buzzing and said, let me get on Versace. And it did help the song blow up and reach an even bigger fan base. I'm not saying that. But it's not like if Drake wasn't involved, Migos wouldn't be Migos. Migos already were buzzing in Atlanta. If you're buzzing here in Atlanta, you're about to be buzzing everywhere else. Fetty Wap, baby, won't you come my way? That shit was already a hit. Drake got on there and it helped make a bigger one.
Right, right, right.
So that's all I'm saying. Now, by definition, because now do you understand what I'm saying? You can be black, African, or whatever the case may be, but that's just like me going over to Ghana, and if they have a culture, I can't just say, yeah, I'm black, so I'm a part of it. No, they got their own culture. They can be like, if you don't, nigga, if you don't go back to America, you know. So that is what Kendrick's gripe is with him.
Okay.
You just because you black don't mean that you're a part of the culture. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I can't. I'm trying to think of an angle to argue that, but I really can. I see what you're saying. I mean, I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's just good marketing. Like people be riding trends. Like you know, he's on the Virgil trend. I know Kendrick kind of talked about that, and was it the last song? I think it was the last song. Oh no. Was it 6 a.m. in L.A.? He kind of talked about Virgil and stuff. But I
Mm,
mean, I don't know. That's a tough one, but yeah, I'll have to go ahead and agree with you
right.
on the overall outlook. He do be kind of, even though he do be putting on for people in the culture. Like I feel like if you got a new artist, you give them the Drake stimulus. Like I,
Absolutely. Yeah, that's just what helps. Great question. You said, do you guys consider Beastie Boys and Eminem culture vulture? Now, Beastie
mm,
Boys, I'm not sure. I wouldn't call Eminem a culture vulture because he grew up within the culture. He grew up in 8 Mile. He was
right,
in rap battles. He grew up listening to hip hop. He grew up in America, where the creation of hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? So Beastie Boys, I'm not so sure. I don't know. I can't really say them because that's before my time. You said or white producers. Just because you're white does not mean that you're not of the culture. It depends on if you grew up. Because Paul Wall, I wouldn't call him a culture vulture, right?
right. Yeah, I wouldn't go
but
along with culture vulture.
But more than likely, if you are white, you more than likely are culture vultures. I can say that, to be honest.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Oh yeah, did you see this? They said Drake now stands for "Don't Rap Against Kendrick Ever."
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Twitter. I saw that.
Yeah, but anyway,
But
so yeah, but for all the people who were complaining about Kendrick dropping stuff that don't ride and can't be in the clubs and stuff like that, he said, "Okay, bet, hold my beer."
he
and
did.
release not and release not like us, and that shit is vibing, is jamming. I can't wait to play it this coming Thursday and Friday.
Right.
Shameless plug. I'll be at the Thompson Hotel, and I'll also be at the W Hotel on Friday. So yeah, but anyway, the
Okay.
song is going up,
Right.
and I don't feel like Drake can really do it because he can't respond. Because check this out, Chris. I told people this.
Uh huh.
They were saying that he could out hit Kendrick, make more hits and all this other stuff. I'm like, man, Kendrick don't come outside, right? The rarity that he is outside, everybody's going to be tuned into this man.
Uh huh.
So Drake is already here. Drake, of course, can make a hit in his sleep, but now it will be forced to make a hit dissing Kendrick. He tried that with Family Matters, but Kendrick is going to hit hard because everybody hit, like he don't come outside.
Hey, DJ PM, UOVO, right? Tell Drake this. This Drake. This is how you respond, right? He
DJ
would have.
PM is Young Money. He ain't OVO.
Oh, okay. Young Money, you got connections though, VO. So
Yeah, for
look,
sure.
you need to tell Aubrey to flip that shit on Kendrick. You need to sit him down, talk to his mama, talk to his daddy, and say, "Hey, who taught you how to touch women like that? Put your hands on a woman."
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
that's how you get at him. You want to allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly,
Please, you got to throw that out there. Allegedly.
allegedly,
And that's what I'm saying.
but
Also, Drake is a pedophile. Allegedly, it's not
right,
confirming it.
right,
YouTube is just going to report in the news.
right.
It's just saying that it is. Oh yeah, Post Malone's definitely a coach vote. Perfect definition. Absolutely.
Post
Yeah.
Malone.
Yeah, he's a coach vote for sure. Nico
Wait,
Suave says
wait,
Drake is
wait,
a
wait, wait, wait.
privileged suburban dude trying to claim a hood life. That's Kendrick's problem, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, yeah.
But wait. But back to the last comment. Well, okay, so Paul Wall's not a culture vulture, but Post Malone, you feel like is a culture vulture?
Look at what the hell he's doing right now. Look at how he came in. Paul Wall came in and kept it Paul Wall. Paul Wall wasn't trying to come in and make a to be pop.
What's
He
wrong with
grew up
being
in
pop?
Houston culture.
What's wrong with being pop?
I didn't say anything was wrong with it. What I'm saying is if you're a culture vulture or not. Because you're a culture vulture doesn't make you necessarily a bad person. It just means that you're using a culture to benefit and not giving anything back. This
That's
isn't
fair.
me shitting on Drake. This isn't me um, uh, making him look like a bad person. Kendrick is making him look like a bad person. I have no beef with Drake. I got no beef with the man.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying that I do agree that we shouldn't let culture vultures come in and take over because they don't give anything back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pointing that out. Um, and what you say, shout out to Jumpman274. You said, "Facts, just because you shot a video of game in Compton don't mean you a gangster and get a free pass next time you in town." And also, it's heavy. We got a lot of people up in here, man. Make sure if you are new, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button
For
for me
sure.
because I do this every week. The show is called Red's View for all my new viewers. You're gonna be a fan, so hit that subscribe button right now. Also, please hit that like button. And for the people who are Drake stands and can't stand what I'm saying, you hit the like button or you can hit the dislike button. That helps out too. Hit the dislike button because that also helps out too.
Oh
Um,
man.
but yeah, DJ Mustard, he got Mustard on the beat, and this
Mhm.
is bringing the whole California back.
Mhm.
Like this is really benefiting the West Coast. They're reuniting. I saw Daylight say something about that. I saw Punch from TDE say something about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really up
Yeah, yeah.
right now.
I agree. I agree. I think I even seen some videos in the club in LA yesterday and people was booing. They played Family Man, they're booing, they told them to play that Kendrick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just don't think that it's a good look for Drake right now to respond. Now this is the thing: Drake's career is not over. It's not over. He's still Drake at the end of the day. However, this beef with Kendrick, leave it alone, bro. Just leave it alone. You don't have anything to gain. He didn't have anything to gain from the get go, honestly. If
Right.
Drake never would have responded, then people would hip hop peers talk shit about Drake? Yes, but we always talk shit about Drake.
Right.
That's all. He has Ghost Rider. Ever since that day, people already didn't like Drake, but you got a lot of Drake haters. I'm not a Drake hater. I just point out and report the news and everything. I critique Drake just like I critique J. Cole. I critique Kendrick, Big Sean, whoever. But the thing is, um, Drake has already been hated. So him not responding and said, "Yeah, I don't care about y'all think I'm the number one rapper. I'm calling myself the GOAT. My fan base, which is large, is
Right.
gonna say or massive. They're gonna say that I'm a GOAT. I just went on a sold out tour, you know what
Right.
I'm saying, with J. Cole. And I'm gonna keep getting this bread, keep being a culture vulture. I don't care what you say. I'm still gonna do what I do.
Right,
These
right.
niggas are still gonna work with me. These niggas still gonna have me featured, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do. He's been said for the hip hop purists since his first album. If he cared about 100% what the hip hop here said, he would have made a straight rap album by now. But his ego gets in the way because Drake ain't gonna back down from a battle, you
Right.
know. But his ego will get in the way of trying to be number one when you should. I mean, you don't have anything to lose in the situation, Drake. If you're watching this, you don't have anything to lose. And I mean, I'm sorry, you don't have anything to gain in this situation.
Right.
Kendrick, what it was, because this was gonna happen, bro. Kendrick won, and Kendrick is gonna go back to what he was doing. Drake gonna go back to what he was doing. Nope. Drake ain't gonna lose any fans. Now he's gonna lose respect from the culture, but he already lost that years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I don't think that Drake should respond anymore. Lonnie Williams said yes, Drake is and did this, and this is the end of Drake's career, just like 59. Nah, this ain't the end. Let's be realistic.
Nah.
This ain't the end of his. Drake puts listen, man. Drake put out another hit. People are gonna rock with it, regardless of who wrote it or whatever the case may be.
They gonna be trolling him extra crazy now. They gonna be
Yeah,
putting.
they are. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This does Kendrick. First of all, the pedophilia stuff is a real bad look, but also what's going on right now is a delineation from people who aren't of the culture, who are black, and that's going on in America anyway. People who come over here from other countries, blended in with us, trying to talk like us and be like us, and wanting reparations like us and stuff like that. There's a lot of delineation going on. I'll expound on that a little later on this week, but I just wanted to get that out there. But yeah, Kendrick won. Kendrick won. Don't you agree that Kendrick won this?
I would have to say yes at this very moment, based off the tracks right now that we have. Yeah, 100%. Especially, I don't even count Taylor Made because that's to me it's trash.
You
But
think it was trash?
yeah,
I don't think I wouldn't call it trash.
that,
Taylor, I like
that's
Taylor Made.
that's
It's just listen, Taylor Made just was a bad move altogether. It was corny, but it was
it was.
clever at the same time. You don't think it was clever?
I thought it was clever, but when you stack it up to like everything else in the rap battle, it's like
Okay,
I
yeah,
wouldn't even like. I would just take that out the equation.
that's fair.
Like especially after he dropped Euphoria, I was like, I can't even count Taylor Made. I was like, I figured it was just to like kind of bait Kendrick out. Anyway, I don't think it was
Yeah,
that serious, but
yeah,
yeah,
that's fair.
yeah,
That's fair. Shout out to Kenneth Clark, and I'm going to be on the Core Room podcast pretty soon. We already did the episode. You said Universal.
that's a fact.
Universal one. Yeah, they did because they
That's a
both
fact.
parent under Universal. That is true.
All of
Now
them,
this is another
they
thing.
got two Metro albums.
Yep, two Metro albums, hit single. Drake then dropped some stuff, and all of them are under the label. So
Ta-
yeah.
Taylor Swift sold like 2.4 first week.
Hmm.
Yeah, they
Is
killing
she
it.
on Universal? Yeah, she is
Yeah,
on Universal.
they all Universal, man.
Yeah, all of them are that.
Yeah,
Now this is the next talking point I wanted to have because we spent damn near an hour on that one just alone. But your boy back there.
I know.
Yeah, but is Kendrick dropping an album full of diss tracks? Now, the reason I'm asking that question is because allegedly he's not going to stop. And I said this to my homeboy when this, like last week, I said, Kendrick maybe, what if he took the angle of dropping an album full of diss songs? And my homeboy was like, nah, he wouldn't do that and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, that's what it's looking like. What if all these songs come out,
Hmm.
right? And then he comprised them, put them together, and then called the album 69 guy or something like that. Freaky ass, or call it fan, freaky ass nigga, he a 6ix9ine guy, freaky ass nigga. You know, what
Yeah.
if Kendrick drops an album that's a collection of all his diss songs? You think he
I,
would do it?
do I think he would do it? Like maybe like a short EP, maybe. I mean, if he said he got more at this point, you might as well. And that'd be fire. I don't know if anybody's ever done that in hip hop, so that'd be definitely fire to um, see somebody do something like that. And um, hopefully he comes up with some more creative ways to make that happen. But yeah, I would be here for it. I would want to hear it. Especially, I want to hear if he got something else. Hopefully, he drops some more music and see how this thing goes. I mean, honestly, I don't see you might as well keep going or drop a regular album within the next month or something because clearly people want to hear you.
Yeah.
You got like 12 million views on some of these records. So
Hell yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, clearly your audience want to hear something from you. So
Listen, man, because when Nas dropped Ether,
yeah,
that gave him a boost to his career because that helped Stillmatic out, and then Nas got his respect level back from the streets.
Right.
Not saying that Kendrick ever lost his respect, but this could be, opportunity, obviously, because it got people talking, and his albums have re-entered the charts, and all that good stuff.
Right.
What you say? You said, speaking of albums, will Kendrick and all the other artists who have worked with Drake, will they remove his songs from their discography?
Of course not.
No, hell
Of
no, no.
course not.
You said it would be standing on business. Yeah, it would be if you want him up out of here. But if you want to hurt your pockets, I wouldn't take it off. Like he did. Listen, man, Drake came through. He was a culture vulture, all this stuff, but he helped some people out. When it came to like the money and stuff like that. So it is what it is.
Right.
You can't erase history.
Right.
I'm not gonna stop listening to Drake. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. He did borderline lose me with that whole Kendrick rap like he trying to free the slaves line.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling that one. I'm like, nah, buddy, no sir, you're doing too much on there.
That's fair.
You said, do we think someone's suing? Which I don't think nobody's gonna sue anybody. You can't really. I mean, if you do sue, then you lose this battle. Shit.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should sue. I mean, I just wouldn't address it. I wouldn't address any of the allegations that Kendrick put against him. I mean the stuff Drake said about Kendrick. I mean, I think there was articles about him beating his wife in like a hotel or something. So, I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
I want to go to what academics had said that really stood out to me. Hold on, let me try to pull that up. Let me see if he still got it on here. Because academics,
so
let me see.
so
No,
if anybody's doing the suing, it's Drake suing Kendrick for that pedophilia stuff. Because I mean, I don't think I could be wrong. Besides those text messages, I mean, I don't think he's been anything, and unless he just straight talking about the OVO crew, talking about Baca with his charges.
yeah, I don't know. And forgive me, y'all give me just a second because I'm trying to sign into my Twitter account and go to academics
You're all good.
page because he said something about that
Okay.
that was very interesting. Let me see if he still got it up here.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let me share this with y'all. Hold on. So these tweets were academic. I guess this was academic's way of giving Drake a way out. He said, if you respond on a record saying you aren't a sexual predator, you look even crazier. And if you ignore it, it becomes the elephant in the room. Kind of changes the dynamic of rapping at the point, saying that's not some shit you get accused of and just keep rapping. I agree with that. Also, academic says, what angle do you take to respond to a nigga claiming you're a pedophile or a sexual predator? Especially when you had nothing to gain in the battle to begin with. The more you respond, you just popularize him running with those accusations, especially if you legit aren't that. I agree with that. Now, that is a cop out for Drake, of course, but it's a lose-lose situation, isn't it?
It is. It is. It is. Especially with I don't know what kind of partnerships and deals Drake probably has, So yeah, you definitely don't. You'll be losing money if that type of stuff. You'll end up like the people he's trying to associate with him with, like the Diddy's and the R.
Yeah.
Kellys and stuff. We seen what happened to him. He had to like sell everything, and give away ownership and stuff like that. So yeah, you definitely don't want that type of stuff, that type of title on you because you'll end up like Russell Simmons over there in Thailand and stuff.
Yeah, and you're better off just ignoring it and just like because of course I saw when people were just saying he said that he didn't have a daughter, but he ignored the pedo allegations. But it's like you're gonna. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I would be like, hey, I ain't no damn pedophile because with the domestic abuse that Kendrick is being accused of
Mhm.
versus the allegations of Drake with the pedo, I'd rather be accused of domestic abuse way more than damn pedophilia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying either one is good
Right.
or better than the other one, but what I'm saying is that if you're labeled a pedophile, people don't want you around kids. You could be you know what I'm saying? Like you can't live in certain neighborhoods.
Right.
Domestic abuse, they make you go to anger management classes, and you know what I'm saying. That's if you don't get jail time.
Right.
But
Right.
you can't. I don't. You're not put on a sex offender list or nothing like that if you're a domestic abuser.
Right.
You're just a person that if they want you out of society, they'll put you in jail,
Right.
and then that's it. But let's move on from that and talk about again, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you do so right now. We got almost 100 people over here right now. Subscribe to
Yo,
youtube.com
it's lit.
slash ResView. We almost got 100 people watching us at this point right now.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to y'all, man. You said ignoring it like he has ignored the ghostwriting accusation. Boy, you for yeah, I mean, it is what it is with that. But let me speak on this. Metro Boomin.
Yeah,
This rap beef has made history because Metro Boomin has made the first ever diss beat.
yeah, I heard it. I
The
like it.
first ever diss beat
BBL
to
Drizzy.
to BBL Drizzy. Yeah, it's called BBL Drizzy. He sampled a comedian who made because it's a comedian right now who's been making using AI to make old school sounding songs.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, he's been using
Oh,
AI. Oh, I think so, something like that. He's been making it sound like songs from the '60s and '70s when
okay.
he made the BBL Drizzy thing. So
I was
Metro Boomin had time today.
I was
Metro
wondering
Boomin,
I was wondering how they got the BBL Drizzy on there. Like I was like, damn, there's really a record out there saying BBL and Drizzy on the same track.
yeah, it's a comedian that came up with that, and he sampled it and he released it. He said that I have a contest going on. If anybody wants a free beat from me, rap over this BBL Drizzy instrumental, and if you win, whoever got the best verse, the best concept, you're going to get a free beat from Metro Boomin. And of course, it spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
And let me go to the tweet real quick.
Yo, that's the most genius thing I ever heard. You know, he actually flipped the Drake go Metro go make some drums, and he really went out there and made some drums, man.
And made some drums.
Really,
He said, best verse over this gets a free beat. Just upload your song and hashtag BBL Drizzy beat giveaway.
yo, W Metro. That's a W for Metro. Honestly, at this point, I Metro got to be like top five producers.
Yeah, no, Metro, don't get it twisted. As far as current producers of the newer generation, Metro number one.
That man going crazy. His beats is
Yeah,
crazy. His sampling,
yeah. He's number one as far as the current producers, the newer
right,
ones. You know
right,
what I'm saying? Of
right, right,
recent memory. Not I ain't talking about Dr. Dre and all them. They're
right, right,
legends, but
right, right, right.
Metro is really the hottest producer right now. And
Yeah,
what's funny, you see right here, Smino from St. Louis, and
yeah.
Metro Boomin is from St. Louis. He said, "Bruh," and then he says, "This is for you too, cousin. We all know he ran off with your whole style." Damn. I've heard that several times that Drake stole from Smino style or something like that. So
He's
yeah. Oh, we
he's
had over 100. We got 106 people in here right now. Shout out to all of y'all, man. This is the most that I've had at one time. So
appreciate y'all for all the love,
yeah,
showing the love. Keep
make sure that
keep
y'all
that up.
subscribe right now to youtube.com/ResView. Hit that subscribe button because I do this all the time. Like I said, this show, we do it usually 8:30 Eastern time on Tuesdays, and
Fact,
sometimes I go live throughout the week. But
facts.
we need more subscribers.
Maybe
But
Red,
yeah,
maybe he'll start inviting me more.
right. I need to start maybe doing that. Get Chris back on here. You know what I'm saying? What you say? Yeah, Maya. That's one of my number one supporters. Been knowing her for a good majority of my life. She said thanks for being consistent. Hit all of them. But yes, she's one of the number one supporters. Man, love you, Maya. But
Much
but
love.
yeah, man, this is making history, man, because this just hasn't been done before. Like when I saw that, I said, damn. And then this is another, like you said, is genius because
Yeah.
he got the civilians making diss records against Drizzy. So you got thousands who don't want a free Metro beat. Somebody tagged me in and say, "Hey man, you want to rap over this?" And I was thinking, man, I ain't gonna lie, to get a free Metro Boomin beat, that could make a nigga career go
It's facts.
because he
Nah,
gonna post it.
nah, I listened to one of them on Twitter. Like I listened to one of the people that posted. There was some good verses on there that was flipping that.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
had
it
some
was.
good bars. That was barring up Drake. I was like, wow, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was like a 17-year-old that went in on Drake. And that is the most strategic thing I think has been from this battle. Outside of what Kendrick been doing, to say, you talk about me, I ain't no rapper, but I could sample BBL Drizzy and make the whole world diss you, in addition to Kendrick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Genius, man. Like
That's
I've just
crazy.
never seen this before, and
This
I didn't see this coming.
this
Because
man,
Chris, the whole time I was thinking, what can Metro do to get back at Drake? Because Drake was trolling him. He
yeah,
was saying, the drum line down here, the Magic City, and all this other stuff, and they were like, Metro ain't no rapper, but Metro did this. Man,
Yeah, yeah. I gotta give it up to Metro, man. That was super creative, and he was going off on Twitter too, just for like all last night. So it was pretty cool.
yeah, it was real nice. What you say? Shout out to Changes Come Pause, no Diddy, no no OVO, pick your poison. That's crazy. You said craziest thing would be if Drake decides to rap over the BBL Drizzy beat. That would not that would be a counter, right? Would it be lame though? Corny? What do you think?
Nah, I wouldn't mess with that.
Would mess with it? You leave it
Not
alone?
me. Nah.
But yeah, that's real interesting.
Shoot, I'll take that DJ Mustard beat.
Oh yeah, that
I'll I'll take that Mustard beat, but they'll probably take it down. But
yeah. Now let's move on to right here, man. Now this right here is another beef within this beef.
okay, yeah, I
DJ
saw that.
Vlad of Vlad TV is getting flamed on Twitter for trying to get a black woman fired. And it
What?
all stems from this beef. Let me show you what it was. All right. So
I ain't hear about that. I seen him arguing on Twitter, but I ain't hear about that part.
yeah, this is what it's about. Let me see if they got the original tweet up here. Okay, yeah. Let me share my screen.
Yeah,
All right, so
he's done.
let's see. So right here, it. So earlier he commented and he said right here, yeah, this is going to the Twitter. It says Kendrick's "Not Like Us" needed a better mix. It takes away from the song.
Yeah, I saw him tweet that.
So Jerkins. Morgan Jerkins says, "You are white. This is a black folk affair."
Right.
Vlad says, "Wait, so a professor at Princeton," and he tagged Princeton, "is telling me that a white person shouldn't be allowed to voice their opinion about hip hop. Is that how you interact with your students?" And she says, "What I'm saying is that you put your opinion in a discussion that's not needed. This conversation is and should center black people, not you." He says, "Don't try to change your words now. I'll be reaching out to Princeton about this on Monday." Now, that ain't the most whitest, caringest thing that you could do.
Yeah.
Like, bruh,
Yeah, he tripping.
that and
He,
that set Twitter on fire.
yeah, he's tripping.
Man, like, and this is the ironic thing. Fun fact. Her last name is Jerkins. Do
Yeah.
you know she's related to a producer? She's
Really?
the niece of a producer. Do you know who that producer is with the last name Jerkins?
Not the slightest clue.
Rodney Jerkins.
Really?
Darkchild. That's his niece.
Wow. Okay.
Which Rodney Jerkins has been on Vlad's platform doing an interview. I think it's like maybe a year or two ago. So the irony in that, he's trying to get this woman fired for basically saying stay out of black folks' business,
Right.
right?
Right.
He
Right.
got so infuriated and so mad, he's going to reach out to where she works, and she's the niece of somebody who you interviewed.
Right.
She's a somebody. She ain't just a professor. So it's the irony. So my thing is this, and I'm asking the chat right now: do y'all think that Vlad is really going to be canceled by by black folks? Do you think that?
Hell yeah. Pack
You
him
think
up.
so?
Pack him up. Get him out of here. We don't like him anyway.
Now, Chris, as good as that sounds, I don't think that that's going to happen.
Why not? There's so many different there's so many other better platforms.
No, it
So,
is. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. But this is the thing.
okay.
With Vlad, he's been around for so long,
Right.
and he has too much black support from not just because Vlad thrives off controversy. Let's keep it a buck.
Okay.
Like, people hate Vlad, but when the hate, what's the opposite of hate? Love, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to be looking at who you hate because of stuff like this. This ain't the first time that this didn't happen. Now, to this capacity, it has, but he said something very disrespectful about Minister Farrakhan, and that's when Godfrey and Lord Jamar stopped going on there because they used to be frequent visitors on Vlad's platform, frequent guests.
Mm-hmm.
And they stopped. They said, "You say that disrespectful stuff." So I bring that up to say that this ain't the first time black people have said they were going to threaten Vlad. I want to see how far we go with it, because if you are going to not watch Vlad, I want to see people unsubscribe from his platform. I want to see people not because feeds off the viewership. Because you can't sit here and say it's just white folks that watch him. No, black people watch Vlad because Vlad has compelling interviews. Vlad interviews people you wouldn't think he would interview. Like the nigga interviewed um, Eddie Winslow. Who out here is trying to interview Eddie Winslow? You know what I'm saying? He interviews people you forgot about,
Okay.
and you're intrigued to be like, damn, like because I give him credit.
Mhm.
Vlad has helped, like he has made a movement when it came to the whole interview and podcasting thing. So he's kind of grandfathered in. However,
Mhm.
if we're going to stand on it, we need to stand on it all the way. Be-
Well, shoot, I already I don't watch his videos and stuff anyway, so
yeah,
I would definitely boycott him. I'm not sure who does, but I always hear like crazy stuff about him. So
yeah.
yeah, I don't.
I'm with you, Maya. If we haven't canceled him yet, it ain't gonna happen because, like I said, he's done disparaging things like this before. I can't think of like the most recent one besides because this is big. You're trying to get a black woman fired, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever tried to get somebody fired before. But he said some questionable, disrespectful stuff
Okay.
about black folks
Okay.
before, getting too comfortable. But
Wow.
like I said, man, I don't know. I don't think that because he even says this. He's like, you would think that people want to beat me up when they see me, but most of my people, like the people who come up to me, um, are black men. They're like, man, I love your platform and stuff like that. So he says that the hate actually gives him more viewership. You know what I'm saying? So
So so he's like that. What's that other guy? What's the other guy out there that's in LA too?
Adam 22.
Oh yeah, he like Adam.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, when him and Adam 22 be together, it feels like a damn near Ku Klux Klan meeting because they talk about it's like they talk about we got all these niggas on our platform and they fight on our platform. Let's talk about it. It's very eerie to kind of watch it. So yeah, you said that's a narrative now with culture vultures. I mean, look at Drake now. Is ATL LA still for Drake? We don't know, but Vlad needs to be canceled. Yeah, exactly. Because of course, people can say stuff online, but the action needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, is Atlanta gonna stop fucking with Drake? Is LA gonna stop fucking with Drake?
Absolutely not.
You know,
Maybe LA. Maybe LA.
maybe
Maybe
because that
maybe
was
LA.
because when Kendrick said, you said you thought the Bay was gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga. He said, what's it? Okay, he said Oakland City might be your last stop. You know, so it'd
Yeah.
be real interesting to see how people look. Like you said, LA out of all of them maybe, but I doubt
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah. I was like, dang. Does he have a tour date out there or something coming up?
I don't know because his tour over with. I guess he means like the last time you were here, that's your last stop, or if you come here, that'll be your last stop, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, like it's real interesting right now with that. Like, but like Maya said, I don't think that like these folks ain't really gonna cancel him because it would have happened already. You know what I'm saying? And then, is he really gonna be canceled? Can you really cancel somebody?
I mean, like somebody in media. I feel like I don't like. I don't feel like. I don't know. I don't watch his stuff, so I really can't talk too much about it. But
Yeah,
me personally, I feel like I know for sure he's not the number one hip hop platform. So,
I think he
uh,
is.
oh, he's the number one. Okay,
Yeah, when
okay.
it comes to
Well,
viewership, yeah, because he's
uh,
just been doing it for so damn long.
yeah, it's gonna
And
be tough then. If he the number one, yeah, it's gonna be.
that's what I'm saying. Like he's been here for so long, and this is another thing, black folks. It's our fault. It's our fault that a Vlad can be this high and disrespect us. It's our fault that we let a Drake. If you're mad about Drake coming in our culture doing, it's our fault. We let them in. We let Post Malone come in and use hip hop to go to pop and do country. We let what's her name, Billy Bob Thornton's daughter. Ain't that her? What's her name?
Like Miley.
No, not Billy Bob Thornton. Cyrus, Miley Cyrus,
Yeah,
Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter. We let her come in and use hip hop for a little bit. We're so inviting as black people. We let people in, and they do what they do, and then they go on about their business, go back to their normal lives and all this. We let people cosplay. So, and I saw somebody else say the same thing too. It is our fault at the end of the day. We let a Vlad happen. So if we gatekeep our own culture and have a stronghold on it, and we got no excuse now, Chris. I mean, we got independent media.
yeah,
Me and you are doing it right now.
yeah.
And we got the voice and we got the power because it's 100 people up in here agreeing with us right now. So if you really about that life, you wouldn't watch it. But Chris says, like you said, he don't watch it, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So yeah. But that's interesting with Vlad. Now, well, what do you say? Shout out to Stevie Sykes. You say it's over for Drake. The BBL challenge and Kendrick pedophile disses. Regular people jumping on that track, airing Drake out. It's over. Yeah, true.
Yo, don't count him out yet. Don't count him out yet. But yeah, he losing
Yeah.
right now. He getting beat up bad.
He lost this one. He says we as a culture have let everyone from politician to everything come in and yep for personal gain, yes sir. When it comes to and I don't let me get too political, but when it
How,
comes to the political parties, yes, we've done that too.
so like, how do you feel like we fight that? Like, I feel like a lot of other cultures, like, and I don't want to go too deep into it, I guess, but like, I feel like a lot of other cultures, like, they kind of like protect their stuff, and there's real tight knit together, a lot of togetherness. Where I feel like sometimes we're kind of against each other. Like, how do you feel like we change that mentality?
Get on code. And I think it's happening now because of reparations talk that's going on. It's a movement. Right now, it's a grassroots movement going on. That's what a lot of this stems from with the whole Kendrick and Drake thing. If you look at it for what it is, it's a foundational Black American of hip hop culture that is airing out somebody that is not of our culture, that has benefited from our culture, not giving back. So the unity that's going on right now, how LA is rallying behind Kendrick,
Yeah,
that's the type of energy that's needed to keep everybody together.
right.
So the question is, can everybody stay together when it comes to politicians, elections, getting stuff done within? Because we can get stuff done within our community, but when it talks about getting like I said, reparations and resources for Black people and stuff like that, it goes above and beyond hip hop. Because right now, even with hip hop, they tried to come and say that Hispanics helped create hip hop and Jamaicans, hip hop came from Jamaica and all this other stuff. When no, it came from Black Americans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So when you let too many people in, like a Fat Joe who can come in and say nigga, I know, and you're from New York, so it's different for you, right?
right, right.
But in the South, there can't be no Fat Joe running around here saying nigga. Like I've never met that person who's not Black saying nigga. But up there, y'all be letting white folks say nigga, don't you?
Nah,
I
I've
think
never
so.
I've never heard it.
Okay,
But
but some
beside,
men,
I know where I have heard it. I have heard it on Kendrick stage.
oh yeah. But he checked the other white girl that did it
Mhm.
with that video. I did a video about that like years ago because I was like, okay, well, you know that you say the N word in your rhymes. Why would you let a person come up there? Because
And rapping.
let's be honest, you can't control a crowd of people saying your lyrics, right?
Right, right, right,
But you can control a person coming up there rapping your lyrics, though.
right.
You know, um, but yeah, what you say, a way to stop this for our culture, it goes very deep. I believe it all comes from a spiritual conversation, but that would be a whole other show. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I
but
agree.
yeah, man, you know what it is? All it takes, it don't have to be every single Black person. How LA is rallying behind Kendrick and that's taking over, that's a percentage of a population in America.
Yeah,
If you get 100 people to all be on code, you can make a change. If you got your whole city behind you, that is more powerful than everybody. Because if everybody's together, it's not realistic. Somebody gonna tell on somebody. Somebody gonna do something. So the goal would be for everybody to get together. But all you need is a solid few. Just like I don't know how many folks you hang around. I don't hang around a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I got close friends, but my circle is kind of small. Now I know a lot of people, and I'm cool with a lot of people, obviously, but
Same.
I don't really hanging with people and stuff like that. I'm about business. I don't be just lollygagging and just kicking, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
But I keep my circle small because of shit like with Drake. I don't want nobody leaking info to my op.
right, right, right,
You know what I'm saying? But if you got that closed circle, you good. So
right.
that's how I feel like Black folks should be, you know, for
Agreed.
sure.
Agreed.
Yeah. But yeah, man, everybody, make sure that you are subscribing right now to the YouTube channel. Like I said, for all the new viewers, um, help me get those subscribers up right now.
Facts.
Just hit that subscribe button because I know you're enjoying the show because hundreds of y'all are right here, watching and stuff like that. If you are on Facebook, make sure you hit that like button for me. And also for the people that are watching on Twitter, make sure that you retweet this right now. This is one of the hottest topics that is going on right now. Now, the last thing I want to cover,
Okay.
Jim Jones being attacked at the airport.
Yo, I saw that. I can't wait to watch it. It is what it is tomorrow. I want to see what Mason Cam got to say.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't think about that.
I hope they got a little joke or two about it. But
Yeah, but this was bound to happen, and I'm gonna go through a little later.
okay.
Why? But let me show everybody what happened with the whole Jim Jones brawl. Fair use, by the way, fair use. I'm just reporting the news. You can see Jim Jones fighting right there.
Yeah.
He's being attacked. All right, so let me stop right there because I don't want YouTube to, flag anything. Even though I'm just reporting the news, YouTube be acting real funny about stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, he got jumped, what I'm saying, by two white men.
Right.
Let's keep it a buck.
Right.
I'm not sure what transpired, but he got attacked.
Right.
But Jim Jones, in the video, he was like, they were attacking me. They were attacking me. And the white dude was acting all crazy. But Jim Jones always is in these type of situations. Jim Jones calls out being racially profiled and all this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This happens all the time. Do you remember that time he got kicked off the airplane?
Yeah.
You remember the time he was walking in the Gucci store and
I don't think
and
I
all
remember.
that stuff? Like, look at, because when I saw this, I knew, I was like, okay, he go, because I used to call him Jet Blue Jimmy.
JetBlue Jimmy.
Yeah, but this is one about his gym membership being terminated after being racially profiled. Look at this.
Oh dang.
To get a charger, and they trying to kick me out and terminate me. The lady lied on me. Said she said that I gave her the middle finger.
I do remember this.
She said I gave her the middle finger in LA Fitness, and then she tried to tell me that I'm getting terminated for me asking for a charger in LA Fitness. I have yet said anything to anyone. I haven't raised my voice to anyone. I haven't did anything to anyone. So right now I feel like I'm being profiled in LA Fitness. I am the victim. So tell me what I did since you're talking so much. Tell me what I did. Huh? Tell me. Tell me what I did since you was talking so much. You saw me flip the manager, or you just trying to stick up for the manager? You on camera. You good. So now they have cameras here. So let's.
All right, so that's a clip of that. Let me go back to something else that he did. This was when he got kicked off a plane.
Mm-hmm.
Getting profiled. I'm on the way to work. We did everything she said. This is not right. This is not right. Even the guy next to. Where is the supervisor? Is there a supervisor? Is there a manager? Is there somebody we can speak to? This is not right.
All right, so y'all get the idea with that. This is a continuous thing with Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Let me see. What about the Gucci store? Let me see about the Gucci store.
You know them old heads, New Yorkers. They just be mad reckless with the mouth.
Yeah,
So-
and he be so yeah. This I ain't got to play everything, but Jim Jones has had incidents at the Gucci store, saying that he was being followed around and all that stuff. This isn't no new thing for Jim Jones.
Right.
But to get to this point where he's fighting, this is the first time I've seen that.
Right.
But this is a usual thing for him.
Yeah. As far as like the homie body slam the white guy down the escalator. That's kind of crazy. That's pretty impressive. It's kind of impressive. I feel bad for the old guy. I think in the end of that clip, he kind of looked like he he fell down because he threw the guy on top of him. So
Impact, yeah.
so I feel bad for him. But I mean, I don't know what happened like before he ended up body slamming that other guy down.
Because I'm talking about he slung him like just.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened. I don't got the context to like the situation, but I mean, yeah, look, there were two guys attacking him. I mean, it is, I don't know. I'm gonna go assume he's a creature of habit. I'm gonna assume he said something crazy. The white guy probably responded to him, and Jim Jones probably didn't like that. So he put the hands on him. And the other guy, that the second guy that was trying to beat him up, you can tell he's not a fighter. He was like throwing like little
Yeah, throwing like
girl,
little. But
little girly
the
punches.
crazy thing to me was he was hitting them, and then as the police were coming or security, he was just pointing like, yeah, yeah, go get him, get him.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, you can't be fighting somebody and tell somebody to get him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jim Jones was fighting, and then they pulled him off, and he's like, hey, they were attacking me, they were jumping me. So obviously, it looked like with some racial shit going on. Let's keep it a buck. You see two white men fighting a black man.
yeah,
I'm quite sure that it was some racist stuff going on.
yeah.
I'm quite sure.
Jim Jones just need to tighten up. He needs to at least be with one other person besides himself. He can't be just traveling by himself. I mean, I get you on a commercial flight or whatever, but he needs to take somebody like, I don't
I
know,
mean,
somebody that
yeah,
has your best interest.
because if you notice all the videos he's in, he's always by himself. Because when I was talking to PM earlier,
Yeah,
he said, "Why is Jimmy by himself?" I'm like, Jimmy always be by himself. Like
yeah,
when he rides, going through the airport and stuff like that. Like he always be doing that.
yeah. He needs to obviously travel with somebody that has like a cooler mindset or somebody that can at least hold him back from doing things like this, for at least in the future, just so he can stay out of trouble, man. I know, like even Joel's got in some trouble at the airport a couple years ago too, but
Oh yeah, that led to him being in prison for a few years. Yep.
yeah, so
Um,
they just
yeah,
gotta make better decisions and get somebody on their team. I don't know his money situation, but I mean, it could be a family member. Just buy a little ticket for your family member to just travel
But
with you.
but other than that, it just seems that this always happens to Jim Jones, the racial profiling. Like it follows him
Yeah,
everywhere. It seems like because like when I saw this, I'm like I've seen several videos of him not being attacked, but I've seen this happen, and I'm just like, is it a Jim Jones thing?
right,
Because because I believe in racism, of course, you know what I'm
right.
saying, but it's like what is happening to where
I,
Jim Jones always getting these
I
situations?
just think he's like one of those New Yorkers that's like super aggressive, and he just got that mouthpiece on him. So like, you know, once you aggressive, like he seems like that type of guy. Once you're aggressive and stuff like that, like people like if you're on a plane, especially like the stewardess and the flight attendant is not about to deal with you.
Right?
Like
Yeah,
like
they're about to keep their
you
private
like
plane.
you're going off on her for whatever reason. Like they're gonna kick you. They're not gonna do too much talking. They might ask you to sit down, and we'll get to you maybe like three times, and then after that, they call in security to kick you out. And
Right.
I mean that's the angle you go to, like racial profiling, and then the gym. Who
Yeah,
knows?
who knows, man? I know he works out on the regular. But yeah, man, that's pretty much been today's episode, man. We've been on live for almost an hour and a half now. Fun conversation. A lot of people tuned in. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, and also I have an EP. If you're looking above Chris right now, that's my cover art to my project. The EP is called Rewind, J Red Rewind. That is actually available on all streaming platforms. And
Yes,
let me
sir.
go ahead and show that, by the way, so people can see it. Hold on just
Facts.
a second. Got to get that out there. Um, so yeah, right here, J Red Rewind. That is 5 songs from yours truly, and on those songs I sample some of the hottest songs from the '90s. It's full sample, so everybody check that out. It's available on all streaming platforms. You just type in J Red JAYR3D Rewind with the
Facts.
three, and you got to check it out, man. Like nothing but great feedback. I just did an interview about it the other day, and if you
Nice.
love authentic hip hop music, that got a blend of the current but still traditional to the old school sound, check it out, man. You're gonna really, really vibe and mess with it. Have you heard it yet, Chris?
I have not, but I'm definitely gonna go check it out. Check it out right now, and I definitely agree. Go check out his music. Real dope. That's kind of how I got to meet J Red. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
definitely a dope artist. Go check that out. Cop it. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate you, and everything you do, man. Like like she said earlier, I forgot her name, but
Maya, yeah.
Maya, like Maya said earlier, super consistent. Keep it up, man, and great things, man. Great things for you. Wish you the best.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, man, because you always been a supporter. You remember when you was living here, we had used to do your show.
Yeah,
I go over there and do that. But yeah, that's how we met. We met through music, performing at your events, man. So yeah, always Chris has always been a good supporter. Me and him talk frequently. We debate all the time, even if we don't agree on stuff. Hey, it is what it is. We're still here. This is a long lasting
yeah,
friendship we got.
yeah.
So, but yeah, man, thank you for coming on here, and thank you for continuing to watch my stuff on social media, comment and stuff like that. You've always been supportive, and everybody who's been supporting me. Shout out to Maya. Shout out to the Core Room Podcast. Kenneth Clark, I see you. You know, Laker for life. The people who tune in every week, go, go 816 Trio 301. I see y'all. I don't know where you at right now, but y'all have to catch the replay.
Facts.
But yeah, man, thank you for everybody, and a lot of people tuned in today, so that makes me feel like I'm doing my job, and I'm going to stay consistent, man. But this is a great show for
Facts.
sure. So yeah. Now, Chris, where do we follow you on social media?
You can follow me at it's Loso. That's AYITSLOSO. Loso. And if you want to watch me on YouTube, it is Anywho ANYWHOO. Yeah,
Bet.
that's where you find me.
Yeah, and of course, subscribe to the channel to him, and then mine is scrolling down your screen right now, youtube.com/ResView if you haven't already. And follow me on social media platforms at JAYR3D, at JAYR3D on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And also, if you're in the Atlanta area, shout out to all my ATLians out here. I will be at in Buckhead. I'll be DJing at Buckhead at the Thompson, what is it called? The Night Hour. They're debuting what they call the Night Hour. That will be from 5 to 9, and then on the rooftop they'll have a night brunch. But I'm gonna be doing the happy hour for down there. And then Friday night I'm gonna be at the W downtown Atlanta. So make sure that you come check me out because I don't only do podcasts. I don't just rap. I also DJ as well. DJ J Red as well. So yeah, man. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Everybody else, you'll check the replay back. But yeah, man, this is J Red from Red's View, Chris Loso, and we're signing out.